I'd like to thank the dairy industry on behalf of Dairy Council of California for their belief in what we do in educating children and families in California. Their foresight 100 years ago has allowed us to be the leaders in nutrition education. So the 4 values that really drive the work of Dairy Council of California are related to nutrition education, helping to reverse childhood obesity, really helping to share the values of milk and dairy products as part of a healthy eating pattern, and of course we do all of this through collaboration.
The nutrition education resources is really something that we take to heart at Dairy Council. California is very diverse, so we want to make sure that we can provide resources for classroom educators, our community partners, as well as parents or any allied health professional that is working with families and individuals that speak different languages. It's exciting to connect with teachers and receive their feedback on our programs and the online resources that we have for them as well. Be able to witness their enthusiasm and their excitement around that implementation and how effective our programs are.
Over Dairy Council's long history, we've always been about developing healthy communities. Back in the 1920s and 30s, at the inception of the Dairy Council, our first health campaign was in schools. At that time, there was a big public health concern about rickets and other nutritional deficiencies. The new replacement concern is childhood obesity. According to the Centers for Disease Control, about 18% of United States children are obese. Unfortunately, a lot of kids are overfed and undernourished. What we're working on now is reinventing our curriculum to be part of that solution so that children and parents know how to make healthy food choices so that kids can grow up to be healthy and strong.
A huge priority at Dairy Council of California is empowerment. We want the dairy farm families and processors here in California to be able to promote their own product and to really be able to talk about how milk and dairy foods fit into healthy eating patterns. By aligning to the USDA dietary guidelines and utilizing the trends tracking system, which then confirms scientific research, gives Dairy Council of California credibility in working with our valued partners and stakeholders in executing our cause, which is to elevate the health of children and parents in California through the pursuit of lifelong healthy eating habits.
We are involved in so many different activities that contribute to children's health, both at the state level, the local level. One strong example of our commitment to collaboration is our involvement in the Smarter Lunchrooms Movement initiative. We are strong leaders on the coalition, and the work that we are doing, while it involves implementing small, minor, and mostly inexpensive changes throughout school cafeterias, it has the ability to affect hundreds of thousands of children throughout our state. The areas of food systems and food access are a critical piece of the work that we're doing here at the Dairy Council of California. For children to make healthy choices, they have to have access to the nutritious foods that are essential for them to grow healthfully.
We're so grateful to the industry leaders who so many years ago had the strategic vision to create the Dairy Council and the program of work that positioned milk and dairy as essential part of a complete diet that's still seen today in My Plate and the National Dietary Guidelines. And also the impact that Dairy Council's Mobile Dairy Classroom makes on school children in terms of bringing dairy farming to life for children who live in cities and maybe have no exposure to agriculture.
The future for Dairy Council of California is very bright. We are growing, we are expanding our initiatives, we are doing many things in many areas that all serve to help us work towards our cause.
To be in existence of 100 years, it really sets this tone that Dairy Council really is a leader. Everything that we have done to strive for, to ensure that we're changing and transforming those healthy behaviors.
It's been my privilege to work for the Dairy Council for many years and to have this opportunity to give solid, evidence-based nutrition information and resources to families in California.
The disconnect from the farm to the grocery store, to the home has never been greater, and people are genuinely interested in where their food comes from. And so that's why I'm so excited to have this role and to be able to show people where their food comes from, and of course, the great benefits that milk and dairy foods have to offer.
One of the things I've really seen in my 18 years of involvement with the Dairy Council is it's always one step ahead. It's not lagging behind, and I think that that's what we'll continue to see as we move into the next 100 years.
We are well positioned moving into the next 100 years. We have a strong staff with nutrition expertise, leadership skills, and customers and key stakeholders that look to Dairy Council with the highest degree of credibility.